everybody, and hope everybody New Year started out with a bang. Welcome to 2025. It's the 4th of January in the Philippines, and it's been a while, so I apologize, but life has been very busy and time has been rare. But I'm back again doing a little update on what we've been doing. But first of all, here we got 2 giant piles of sand and lots of bushes. We decided to get rid of some very thorny bushes here along the fence line. So we got some workers that'll probably be here any minute. But yesterday, and I'll have to throw in a video to show you all the bushes that was along this fence line. And it's very bright. These are called bougainvillea, and it's got like 10 billion thorns, and it's a pain in the ass to take care of. I bought an electric saw where I could trim it down, but it grows so fast, and it lays little landmines all over the yard. So if you got sandals on, like what's stuck underneath my shoe right now, there's one. But some of the thorns on the bigger bushes are very big, and it made the yard very dangerous to walk in. It may be sandy gravel, but with all those thorns, we have to tell people, don't take your shoes off just to walk in the sand. So we're finally getting rid of that. And I'm in the process of shredding most of this. My nephew let me borrow his shredder, which helped. And you see all these little sticks like that, and that makes the thorns. So my son-in-law has a cousin that specialized in building fence. So we had the part over here built. It's like over 6 feet tall. So I decided, talking it over with my wife, why don't we extend this here, just improve this fence, add an extension to take it all the way down. And that's what we're doing. So it's all uniform, about to fall. And these 2 guys working on this project is very fast, but they're doing a good job though. And we got some bananas. We got 3. We had 4 trees with bananas. 1 tree fell down. I thought it wasn't gonna make it, and it didn't. Cruising back here, I'll probably have to splice in another video. That was an old messed up fence, so now if it comes out on the video, you see the tall wire fence going all the way around, and we're going to take it all the way to the street. But we are still not totally finished with this part, because once the workers finish that extension, is to come back here and take care of a problem for our neighbors. We want them to dig out these plates and put them further down to try to block the dirt overflow, which you can see going into the neighbor's yard, because our ground is higher than theirs, to try to stop that mess so they don't have a mudslide every time it rains. So we're trying to be good neighbors, but they're really helpful. They helped us. There used to be a lot of trees along here that we got rid of. A ton of trash was down in that fence line between the two properties. It took me a few days to dig all that out from years. Here's some of the wood, the remnants. So, like I said, many times, it's a work in progress. And the property back here has various heights. Where I'm standing, it's much higher than the gate there. It just slopes up to all the way back here. And you can see how deep it is down here. So, still got some work. What sped this property up was the folks that own this property here, where you see all the bushes. That was a whole jungle, and they had all that cut down. So literally, there was no fence back here. That was kind of the fence, was the jungle. Folks were afraid to walk in it. So we, oh my goodness. I just noticed something. I had a whole line of plates here that I was going to use in the fence line. The workers took them and broke them in half to block in that. So all that work for nothing that I dug out of this pile. This is a hazardous pile I want to get rid of, you know, for snakes. So that's something I've been working on painfully. But I see they did pile a lot of them up here, so why not? Yeah, we already found 2 pythons in the yard, so that's my incentive. I know this thing here is our problem. And we got another one because of the big snake poop that I'm finding. And most people will mistake it for dog poop, but dogs can't really get in here now. Little small dogs can slide underneath the gate, but the big ones, no. So it's kind of cylinder. It's like a cylinder. It's round. The snake poop, or really chalky. It'll be very chalky white if it's fresh. I found it all, so I'm in the process of having a little fun. When I was in Louisiana, where I grew up, I used to make all kind of traps. So I'm gonna try to make one. Of course, it's hard to bait a snake because they don't go out eating much. But I'm gonna try. And I got my trail camera. I have one of those too. So anyhow, that's what's going on for the new year. Having a fence done. We still don't have a driveway. We're working on it. A lot of this, well, at least this first pile of, let me show you. At least this first pile of rock and gravel, it's going to be used to fill up along that fence line there, because the land just slopes down, especially if you walk over there on that street, look back at this property, you can just see it going up like that. Because all the rain, a lot of the dirt and stuff we had just floated out. So we still have all the Christmas lights up. That'll be up until my baby comes by, because She wants the house lit up. She's in Germany. She's in beautiful Deutschland. Sie sind in Deutschland für unsere deutsche Freunde. And so that's a quick update that was still alive, been kicking. Completed my first year in the Philippines. I got somebody at the gate. Oh no, we're good. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Happy New Year, fellas. It's these guys who deliver the water. I love them because they save me a lot of stress, and they're very nice. And the reason I'm going to stick with them is because they'll come pick up the canisters, drive into the gate here, and they'll put them all the way in the kitchen for me. So I don't have to worry about stressing out my back. That's why they got my business. So they help me out a lot. 'Cause I ain't got to carry shit. Anyhow, I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, in this other big pile of sand that we have, that would be used for a future project. I don't know when we're going to get to it. You know, money is always an issue. But to tear this thing down, build a couple storage rooms, take about half the length of that, make a couple storage rooms, and the rest of this an outdoor area to barbecue, sit, rest, relax. So we'll need a lot of sand to build this place, and have a little bathroom with it out here. So that's the idea, just trying to figure out how to extend it to get rid of that tiny closed gap so it'll be starting someplace else. How this is built, it's almost like an extra wall. You got to squeeze through like a doorway. So, but there's a lot of crap in there. And who knows what's been living in there. That thing's a few years old. So my wife is going to get someone come and go through there. And there's a lot of junk in there from when things were being built on the house. So I got a lot of stuff to do to clean up the yard. This bougainvillea stuff to get rid of. It's a pain to take care of, and it's a pain to get rid of. So that plant is 100% pain in the ass. But it'll take me a few days, and it'll be a thing of history. I won't really have to worry about it no more. Just have to worry about trying to use the leaf blower to blow up all the little landmines, as I call them, the thorns, you know. And so that's really about it from the Philippines. You know, I got a ton of tools on the terrace for the workers. You know, wire cutters, hacksaw, shredder, leaf blower, welding machine, extension cords, toolbox, you name it. Just don't have a beer setting out there. So we're getting there. We are getting there. I love this view because it's like daylight came in. It's so bright over there now. Not a ton of bushes. It's all right. So maybe in a week or two, well, the piles of sand ain't going anywhere in a week or two. That one may be whittled down to half because there's a lot need to go here and on the other side of the property there too. A lot needs to go there. And we have done a tremendous amount of work on that stuff back there. Oh my goodness. To just improve it. To even have it looking like it's looking. But anyway, that's about all my side in the Philippines. Hoping this is a good year. You know, having some issues left over from last year. Oh my goodness, getting here. Trying to solve a few things. People that are my age know. Fighting Social Security. Oh my goodness. That's just an ongoing problem. I had to call them up on Thursday and chew them out. But the lady was nice. I told her, I know it ain't you in particular, but you know, you work for them, so guilt by association. Help me out. This is insane what's going on. But we'll work through it. That's just some shit you got to work through. So, other than that, life is wonderful. Life is good. So, I'll just wrap it up now. I would have thought my son-in-law and his cousins would have been here by now. I could have put them on the video, but maybe I'll do a little ad in. So I'm gonna have another cup of coffee, sit down, and wait. So thank you all for joining me. Wishing everybody have a really good, that 2025 is really good, great and exciting things happen. Be loved. Love, be prosperous. Don't make it a goal to screw over each other, even if you hate the person. It's a lot of wasted time and energy, as I see it. So, everybody take care. Peace out. From Never See in the Philippines, this is Cullen. Bye now. So we are going to do a quick little add-in to this video on fence improvement. So the workers showed up. They bought this wire mesh here. So these are the two guys that are my son-in-law. Don't worry about me. Cousins. So they're busy at work here. Trying to work and kill ants at the same time because ants attracted to fruit trees. So they're just stabilizing the bars. They're going to use the concrete posts, the old ones here, to help with that. So they are busy working, trying to avoid the thorns with all these sticks. And they graciously dug out a lot of the huge concrete tire plants that were potted plants that were put here. So we're going to clear this whole fence line of everything, try to shore it up so the dirt doesn't come out. They dug some very deep holes that they're going to put concrete in. So they are busy welding, stabilizing, and I ain't gonna mess with them. They're doing a wonderful job. My job is to keep them with refreshments, because even though it's kind of cloudy today, it's still very humid here in the Philippines. So it's warm all the time. Well, this morning it dropped down to a very cool 24 degrees Celsius, which is, I think, still, you know, well over 70 degrees, 75 or something. But for the Filipinos, that's cold. The big pile of bougainvillea, I'm gonna have to probably burn that. But they're busy working. These guys are really fast on this. So try not to blind myself looking at this welding machine. So I'm going to leave them alone. They are working very fine. When they finish with this job, we got another one we want to ask them to do. And as I was showing in the previous video, to finish the fence line on the other side and all along here. So, and my part that I need to get busy on, I brought that shredder out, just got to attach the box and keep whittling down this pile. I don't want to drag it across the ground that way because it's going to leave thorns everywhere you drag it. So that's my thing for landmines. I got a whole bunch of rice sacks, and it's only gonna take a few. That pile was twice as high as it is now. Yesterday, it was all the way up to the top of this dirt mound. So I whittled it down a lot. So I'm gonna put on some safety glasses, put a hat on, with all the debris this thing be kicking up, and get to work. So, once again, thank you for joining me. That's the add-on. Let me go help out this process. Bye now.